It seems a respite is on the cards, given that Fiserv stock has managed to inch up by just 1%. I know 1% is not a lot compared to a 50% plunge from the intraday high of 129.34 and this low of 64.50. It's not 1% is not, but it's better than nothing. It's gradually improving, So maybe it may have formed a bottom, maybe consolidating that, you know. So this is its 4-hour chart reflecting what's going on right now. The extrapolation is saying that this, if this holds, if this bounce that's kicking up now holds, it may remain in place at least up till Monday the 12th, Monday the 3rd of November. So as usual, usually in a lot of cases, you shouldn't expect to see a very sharp rebound. This will be a case of a consolidation. With time, you may begin to claw back all those losses. The algos have started to project higher prices. 124, yeah, $124. This was calculated yesterday, and over the last 4 hours, it has maintained that projection. Okay. Um, in terms of the previous day as of the 28th, okay, we can still have a look at them. 134.22, 138.38, 140.84. The stock is trading below all of its moving averages. Okay, yeah, trading at a discount, all of them. Trading at a discount, all of them. Positions opened all the way back to 800 hours ago, severely bearish. Yeah, so yeah, this is usually the case when you have a plunge like this that is driven by fundamentals, revisions and all that stuff. Then this is what you expect. You get a consolidation within this where it finds a bottom, and then maybe gradually it may begin to pull up. We could also have a look at its market grid to see what it's going to give us. Yeah, and we will also go have a look at its weekly chart. That's also a much more enduring chart. We'll see it's just going to give us an insight to what the sort of things that one can expect. This market grid is just going to be very much short timeish, very 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 much short timeish. And this because this is a 4-hour chart, so it has a range of between 6.23, 62.34 and 67.66. So let's come down and look at the daily chart to see what it's going to give us in terms of its market grid. Okay, yeah, let's see what it has here between 75.57 and 65.63. Okay, let's have a look at here. It's saying, yeah, here it's also saying a bounce will kick in on the daily chart and hold up till Friday, the 14th of November. Okay, so there's a world where this extrapolation here it's more ambitious than the 4-hour chart. There's a world where this might align with what we have on the daily chart, on the 4-hour chart. But however, bear in mind that it's actually extrapolating that weakness will continue to will prevail. Yeah. So yeah, just maybe it's just saying that in a very short time, the buyers will come and try their best, but it doesn't have any. It's not optimistic at all, saying projecting low prices. But let's have a look at the weekly chart. It's much more enduring, a lot more longer term. On the market grid, okay, it hasn't reacted yet, so we're not going to look at the market grid. Yeah, unfortunately, as well on this weekly chart, it's extrapolating lower prices. Unfortunately, nothing to the upside. Yeah, continued decline. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, that's what we have. Let's see. Let's apply the market grid, the price pressure momentum two. Okay, let's see what we have here. So in terms of all of this, we know that it was its guidance was lower. That was the problem. Okay, and then the companies has announced a leadership shakeup, a leadership shakeup, new CFO, co-presidents, board changes, and there was the major the key points of the company's weakness, or the key drivers of the weakness were its downturn in growth in Argentina and deceleration of its merchant point of sale segment, especially its Clover business. Okay, So what to keep an eye on? Execution, which these are some of the things we one can keep an eye on. Okay, execution of a turnaround plan. Okay, the company announced a multi-point action plan. Investors will want to see tangible progress, cost discipline, plus revenue growth going forward. The Clover business and merchant segment health. Given the concerns raised, the performance of this segment will be closely watched. Then there's a macro slash regional exposure risk. The Argentine business was singled out as a contributor to trouble. International growth risks are real as well. So guidance, credibility, and execution. After a major reset, the company will expect clearer signals rather than surprises. And then volatility and sentiment. So with a drop so dramatic, the stock may bounce on oversold conditions, but could just as easily continue to feel pressure unless positive signs emerge. Yeah. So the situation for the company is serious. A big reset, big miss, and a big market reaction. So while this might present a potential buying opportunity for longer term investors, if you believe in the business, it's a digital slash fintech positioning, and I think they can turn things around. It also carries a material risk. The question is, the question isn't just is it cheap now, but can they deliver after this reset and rebuild confidence? Yeah, so just have a look and let's just see how things go. I know people are really concerned. People are really concerned. Some people are asking whether they have to whether they should close their positions in the stock. Yeah, it's a tough question. It's a tough question because if you close your position, where else are you going? Because I mean, you want to, amongst other things, you don't want to hang around a stock that you are not sure. In the interim right now, there's no confidence. Would they deliver confidence in the future? You can't say. If you exit your position, you have taken the loss. The loss is there already. But if you take your position out now, it is confirmed. It is terminal. It can't. It's terminal. That yeah, the opportunity to come back in is there as well. But where else do you want to go next? Do you have somewhere else to go? So, but I know there's a strong feeling to exit your position at the loss you are in, and go elsewhere. That argument can be made as well. That argument can be made. Others can also make the argument that you could average down. But if you're averaging down, are you sure that the company will deliver? Are you sure that the company will deliver? That's the question. Yeah, that's the $1 million question. Will the company deliver on this turnaround that they are currently pursuing? It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. Yeah, the probability of it retesting this high, statistically, this high of 126.17 is quite decent. Not fantastic, but quite decent. Not completely, not too poor, not too poor. At least most certainly better than I would say 2%. Yeah, so just have a look and see what you make of Fiserv stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.